picked up this Mark II Kukri the other day. It's an M43 version, although it's not stamped M43, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not an M43. So when it's not stamped, what we go by is this. You have a sunken rivet there, 2 cutting grooves by the first sunken rivet, then 3 cutting grooves by the upper sunken rivet. And that's what makes it an M43, plus the bolster is always finished off really nicely indeed. So that's a nice kukri, or nicely built kukri for a full tang. Now the tang going through the handle is as thick as I would like. I wouldn't like it any thicker than this, because there would be far too much weight in the handle. And you know, even with a nicely done full tang like this one, which unfortunately doesn't taper like the best ones, you still feel the weight in the hand. So I would think, you know, after half an hour of chopping through jungle, you'd feel it in your wrist and stuff. So that's the main reason why I don't like Mark IIs. As a general rule, I have come across some Mark IIs that are actually beautiful to handle. So if this one was tapered in the tang, that would be much better. But in terms of style, I think the M43 versions are probably my favourite of the Mark II Kukris. Obviously exceptions to the rule. I mean, some Mark IIs are better made than this from other companies, but as a general rule, the M43 version of the Mark II is my favourite. It comes with a nice 33.5cm long blade, and even though it's a full tang, it still handles pretty well. But as I said, the main problem for me would be like after half an hour chopping through the jungle and stuff, you'd need somebody to take over for you. The rotation would probably be quite quick. So there's that aspect to it as well. It has quite a heavy weight, but then that's typical of Mark IIs, mainly because of the tang going through the handle here. And my other gripe actually about Mark IIs, and any full tang kukri that is that eventually the wood tends to shrink just a little bit, and you know, you get like a sharp edge just there. But on this one actually it's not too bad. Just like to, actually I've got another kukri that's 33.5cm, but a lot less in weight. I'll just go and get that, so I'll be back in a second. Before I go on to the other 33.5cm kukri, I'd just like to point out that when I used to talk to the late Major Jonathan Titley, 6 Gurkhas, about what kukri the Gurkhas should have today, what they were then thinking about, whether they're thinking about it now or not, I don't know, is this one here, which has a 26.5cm long blade, full tang. It's awful kukri actually, terrible. But this weighs about 650 grams. So you've got a 26.5cm long bladed kukri weighing 650 grams odd. And then for a few grams more, you've got this rather wonderful M43 Mark II kukri. I know which one I'd prefer, and that would definitely be this one here. Now, the other 33.5cm blade that I was talking about is this one here. Now, it's from World War I. It's the 2nd 8th Gurkha Rifles kukri. Beautifully balanced. It's only 555 grams. And it's just so beautifully balanced. You feel you could use this all day long. It's just an awesome kukri to have, especially to be issued with as well. And you compare that to this horrible thing here that they're thinking of doing as they were thinking of doing as the service number 2. There's absolutely no comparison. No comparison between these two or these two. I mean, I much prefer to have the M43 Mark II version. I mean, look at the difference. Horrendous. To think that this piddly little thing weighs 650 grams. What an awful thing to be giving the Gurkhas these days. You never know, one day the Gurkhas might wake up and start issuing really nice kukri again. You never know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you're well and having a wonderful life. And please do take care. And all the best from Simon of Torah Kukri. Thank you.